Yonder above the moon, a blue jay nest in a silver spoon. Buckeye Jim, you can't go even spin. You can't go Buckeye Jim. Way down here in town. Hello, I am Davey Weathercock, and this is Olive, and we know all about the weather because we live in a glass house under a hollow tree. Rigged Olive a litter box last week and set it in front of the sliding door, and she just turned it into her beach. It's that light, you know, it's that February light, it's the spring winter light. You see that? That's a red-bellied woodpecker in my Buckeye tree. He's a southerner that doesn't belong up here ordinarily, except now. Starlings that live here, raise their broods here, come in and are moving the squirrel out. The squirrel moved in a couple of weeks ago, and they're moving all his furniture out of there. They'll be raising a dozen chicks, so I'm raising 6 here inside. Got to get something together for these chickens. You know, one thing I discovered they like very much is purple cabbage. I don't know why, except I do too. As a matter of fact, if you want to know if something's edible, you might try it on your chicken. And if you see a chicken eat something, you might figure that you want to eat it too. It's just not sustainable to feed critters that got to have something other than what you got. You know, you should be willing to eat what each other eat, and to eat each other you need to. If she got enough to eat, she went back over to her beach, and I'd left the door open, and she went right out on the deck. You know that sun is drawing the fig. So I turned the stuffed cardinal right side up. I don't want the other guys to see him around. Get ready. The deer have been coming up out of the woods to dig up the buckeyes under this horse chestnut tree. See? You wouldn't think they'd eat him, but that's a big buck trout right there. Now we're going to go out and feed the guys. Now we're going to take this wings of chicken salad down to the chickens. Look who's coming to meet us. This is Honey, the Araucana. She's an original pre-Columbian American. Her ancestors came over on a floating island from Polynesia. She's swift. She can get right between the rooster's legs and run between them. Over his back. She's amazing. Lefty. She's always first out. She's very aggressive. Here comes Rusty. She's an outdoor hen. She left with the second weasel attack with Dot, and he led them out. Oprah, I would like to meet Oprah, chicken of very subtle color. Carmela, the other Araucana, Raggedy Ann. Now Oprah, look at the subtlety. Look at the bloomers. Don't pay any attention to that little piece of toilet paper. Ah!
Not that. It'll last to come out, huh? Oh. Hey, Rusty, you're gonna take a walk, huh?
Well, no, chicken feet aren't very good on the snow. I thought I'd ski out by the garlic beds first and see how they're sleeping with the dogs. And look at that, a coyote loped across it. Down through the rose gardens. Blackberries and multiflora. There is the big pear, the crown of the big mother pear. Now there it is at the bottom. The old tree is missing. That's all old new tree come up around the old tree. I think it's about as big around as that lantern. And here we are back home. Lefty's waiting outside for his turn. Ah. chicken house, and I saw this mound in front of the chicken house. I think thought I knew pretty well right away what it was. It was Longfellow, and I have to say he's the one that I could easiest spare. The fastest chicken, the most overbred chicken, the most aggressive chicken. And it's all very nice to have those feathers and everything, but bon voyage, Longfellow, I don't have to shoot you the next time you attack me. Last time I took out his last remaining feather, grew them all back after that, but now I got them all. Not sure what I'll do with them. Yeah, now we're going to go out and do some pruning on this Shinseki. How's that? Made a difference. It got me some scions to plug onto some other trees. Yeah. Right there is just the usable stuff from that one Shinseki, and I can probably put that on top of half a dozen trees as thick as my ankle. Got all the other kinds. Got them going. Put them in the fridge, double seal bags.
Way up yonder above the sky,
more winter, more sleep, more Oh, and who killed Longfellow? I don't know. There's no tracks, no blood, no feathers. Maybe he broke his neck just flying out of the coop. It's alright.
Way up yonder on the shooting star, go from jump, but jump too far. Well, there ain't no need for me to work so hard. I can live off the chickens in my own backyard. Well, a chicken is a chicken, a duck is a duck, a puff on the table with the legs sticking up. Way up yonder above the moon, a bluebird's in a silver spoon. Buckeye